Eliza was a kind girl with eyes as blue as forget-me-nots. She lived in a village nestled near the Whispering Woods. The villagers called it that because the leaves always seemed to whisper secrets on the wind. Eliza loved the forest. She spent her days exploring its paths and making friends with the animals. The forest held a special magic for Eliza. It filled her heart with joy.
One crisp autumn day, Eliza skipped into her favorite clearing. A blanket of fallen leaves crunched under her feet. The air smelled of pine needles and damp earth. The trees whispered above her, but Eliza couldn't understand their words. Little did she know this day would be a magical turning point.
In the middle of the clearing sat a fox, its presence almost ethereal in the serene surroundings. But this was no ordinary fox. It exuded an aura of mystery and enchantment. This fox had fur as red as fire and eyes like emeralds, glinting with an otherworldly light. It looked up at Eliza and, to her astonishment, spoke. Its voice was clear and melodic, resonating through the forest.
Hello, Eliza. My name is Fennec. I have been waiting for you for a long time. I have been waiting for you. You are the one destined to help us.
Eliza gasped, her heart pounding with excitement and disbelief. Never in her life had she seen a talking fox. The very idea seemed like something out of a fairy tale. She sat down on a fallen log, her eyes wide with wonder, trying to process the magical moment.
The forest is in danger, Eliza. We need your courage and kindness, Fenwick continued. His voice as smooth as honey, calming yet urgent. An ancient spell is fading. We need your help to save it. Only you can restore the balance. Fenwick explained that the forest's magic came from 3 powerful stones: the Earth Stone, the Water Stone, and the Air Stone. Each one held a unique power essential to the forest's survival. They were hidden long ago, and only someone with a pure heart could find them. Eliza knew her journey was just beginning. Will you help us, Eliza? The forest needs you now more than ever, Fennec asked, his emerald eyes pleading, reflecting the urgency of the situation.
Eliza didn't hesitate for a moment. She loved the Whispering Woods deeply and would do anything to save it from harm. Of course I'll help, she exclaimed with a determined smile.
Fenwick smiled, relief washing over his face. Thank you, Eliza. You have a kind heart and a brave spirit. The first stone, the Earth Stone, is hidden under the oldest oak in the forest, a tree as ancient as time itself. But be warned, you must solve a riddle to find it, a riddle that has puzzled many before you.
Eliza and Fennec set off through the trees, their footsteps light but purposeful. The forest seemed different now, more alive, as if it knew help was on the way. Eliza could feel the magic thrumming beneath her feet, a powerful energy guiding her steps. They reached a clearing dominated by a giant oak, its presence commanding respect. Its gnarled branches reached towards the sky like ancient arms, holding secrets of the past.
Here it is, Fennec said, his voice filled with awe. But listen carefully to the riddle, for it holds the key to our quest. I have roots nobody sees. I stand tall for centuries. I am home to birds and bees. My leaves whisper in the breeze. What am I?
Eliza thought hard. She looked up at the ancient oak, its branches heavy with leaves.
The oak tree. The Earth Stone is under the oak tree.
You are right, Eliza. Now dig beneath its roots, and you will find the stone.
Eliza knelt and began to dig. The soil was soft and gave way easily to her fingers. Soon she felt something hard. She brushed away the dirt and gasped. There, nestled amongst the roots, was a beautiful green stone. It pulsed with a soft light.
You found it! Now we must find the water stone. It lies hidden in the Whispering River. Look for the symbols of the water creatures, and they will guide you.
Eliza followed Fennec through the trees until they reached the riverbank. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and the sound of its gentle flow was soothing. Eliza closed her eyes and took a deep breath, trying to clear her mind. She opened her eyes and scanned the riverbank. Suddenly she spotted them. Carved into the trunk of a willow tree were symbols: a fish, a frog, and a dragonfly.
The water creatures.
Eliza exclaimed, pointing to the symbols.
They will lead you to the water stone. Follow them, Eliza.
Eliza waded into the cool, refreshing water, following the direction the ancient symbols pointed. The forest around her was alive with the sounds of nature, a symphony of rustling leaves and distant bird calls. The current tugged at her legs, making each step a challenge, but she pressed on, determined to find the elusive water stone that held the key to her quest. As she rounded a bend in the river, her eyes widened with excitement. She spotted it, nestled among the pebbles. A shimmering blue stone rested on a bed of pebbles, catching the sunlight and sparkling like a hidden gem. Carefully, with a sense of reverence, Eliza retrieved the stone from its watery resting place. It felt cool and smooth in her hands, a tangible piece of her journey.
2 down, 1 to go, she thought, her determination unwavering. The air stone is at the top of Whispering Hill, she reminded herself, feeling a surge of resolve. Let the wind be your guide, Eliza, she whispered to herself, feeling the breeze pick up around her.
Eliza clutched the earth stone and the water stone tightly in her hands and began to climb the rocky path. The wind whipped around her, whispering secrets in her ear, urging her onward. She followed its direction, her heart pounding with anticipation and excitement, knowing that her journey was far from over.